I got the horse right here, his name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can do. This guy says the horse can do. If he says the horse can do. I'm picking Valentine, 'cause on the morning line, the guy's got him figured at 5 to 9. Well, last year, and this guy says the horse grand for Paul Revere fight. I hear his foot's alright. Of course, it all depends if it rained last night. I am some Valentine's like horse look fine. Besides the gas, he's the horse looks fine to mine. And just that he's the horse likes mud. Likes mud. Likes mud. I tell you, Paul Revere, now this is no bum steer. It's from the hands he got, but that's real sincere. I'm picking Valentine's, goes morning line. The guy's got says the horse looks fine tonight. So let's get says the horse looks fine. And this guy says the horse looks fine. Valentine. Paul Revere, I got the horse right here.
Resist the devil and he shall flee from you. This is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I'm standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, ready to do battle with the forces of evil. Here, you gamblers, with your cards, your dice, your horses, stop and think before it's too late. You are in great danger. I'm not speaking of the prisons and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it's too late! Just around the corner is our little mission, where you're welcome to seek refuge from the struggle of sin. Come and speak to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, and together we can put the devil to flight forever. Remember, friends, Save Soul Mission, located 409 West 49th Street. Open all day and night with a special prayer meeting this Thursday after.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll of hers caught up in the mission dodge.
She is a beautiful doll, all right, with 100% eyes.
How would she waste all her time being good? How can she make any money?
Maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Harry the horse, how are you? You know Nicely Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Say, Nathan Detroit, is he got a place for the crap game yet?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
$5,000?
Where did you acquire it from?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everybody is looking for action. I wish Nathan finds
Why, Lieutenant Brannigan, Mr. South Street. This is Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
a pleasure.
Any of you guys see Nathan Detroit?
And, which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's been running a floating crap game around here and getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
Your Honor, why are you telling us this?
Because I know you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah,
Oh.
and you can tell for me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a spot, but he's not going to find a spot because they all know that Brandon is breathing down.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's staring on the kind of that lousy Brandon, and I can't see the...
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit?
Lieutenant! I, hope you didn't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I've been talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Well, as you know, the heat is on from the fact that you now have to live off of your salary. Hey, did you find a place? Oh, what does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? All I do is run a crap game for the convenience of others, for which in return I take a small cut. Is that a crime? Yeah. Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Yes, I found a place. We will be having a crap game tomorrow night at the Radio City Music Hall.
How are you gonna fix the ashes?
Oh, I tried all the regular places. The back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
I heard there might be a chance for the Billmore Garage.
I was over at the Billmore Garage. Spoke to Joey Biltmore himself. He said he might let me take a chance and use the place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Your marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean? A marker just ain't a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000 signed Nathan Detroit. A marker is like a pledge, which God can't roach on it. It's like not saluting the flag. My marker is as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. Why, I've been running a crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent. Nathan, can't you do something? What can I do? I'm broke. And you know, I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what day it is? It is Adelaide's and I's anniversary. Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. We've been engaged for 14 years.
Nathan, Concentrate on the game. The town is up to here with high players. The Greeks in town.
Brandy bottle thinks.
Brandon Slim. I know, I can make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore Garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand. And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's the stock room behind McCloskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout, and things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore Garage is the spot.
But the 1,000 bucks we ain't got. If you're looking for action, it'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of lettuce for the fella who can get us. If we only had a lousy little grant, we could be a millionaire. Good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, we'll arrange that you go broke in quiet and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors who squawk. It's the oldest established permanent floating in New York.
Where's the action? Where's the game?
Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crab game in New York. Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan's crab game will float again. My boys will tell you where it is.
Say, Nathan, you know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Oh, Sky Masterson. Now there's the highest player of them all. Higher than the Greek? Higher than anyone. Why do you think they call him Sky? Well, that's how high he gets. I once saw him bet 5 G's on a cockroach. And another time, he was sick, and he wouldn't take penicillin on account that his fever would go to 104. Did it? Did it? He is so lucky. His fever went to 106. Oh, good old Sky.
Well, why don't you borrow the money from Sky?
Ah, no, not Sky. That kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting. So why don't I bet on myself?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
Oh, I ain't scared. I am perfectly willing to take the risk, provided I can figure out a bet on which there's no chance of me losing. He likes crazy bets. Like, which fly will land on which sugar, and how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Cheesecake. Hey, fellas, run into Mindy's and ask him how many pieces of cheesecake and how many pieces of strudel he sold yesterday.
How much strudel? How much cheesecake? What do you want to know for?
Look, it doesn't matter. Oh, here comes Adelaide. If she ever finds out I'm running the crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Hey, Adelaide, pigeon.
Oh, girls, go ahead and grab me a tuna fish on fry and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Oh, yeah, that slave driver, Charlie, he's been working us all day. And finally I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. But he looks at me and he says, no, you don't want to get nothing to eat. You want to eat that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what'd you tell
I
him?
looked at him and I says, I can see whoever I want.
Oh, well, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
It's better, thank you. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present? For me,
I hope you like it.
a belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. Adelaide, that's so sweet. Hey, listen, I was going to get you a diamond-encrusted wristwatch with a gold band and 2 rubies on the
Oh,
side.
Nathan, you should know.
Oh, don't worry. I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know, I kind of like it when you forget to give me things. It makes me feel like I'm married.
Oh, don't worry, honey. One of these days, I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, I can do without anything. Just don't start running that crack game.
The crack game? What an absurd thought. 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel, huh?
Yesterday, Mindy saw 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake, well, that's correct.
Hey, Nathan, what's this?
Nothing, honey.
Hey, any news yet?
I'll let you know, Harry.
Okay, Detroit.
Well, what was that?
His wife's having a baby.
Well, why is he asking you?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Look, honey, I'm expecting a fellow, and I know...
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
Oh, no, I just don't want your food to get soggy. Hey, fellas, why don't you take Adelaide to the drugstore, huh? Look, Adelaide, you're sick, and you've got to cross the street, and there's lounge and vandals around.
Oh, Nathan, you're just the sweetest person ever. Goodbye.
Ooh. Hey, Masterson! Hey, I got to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
How are you, Sky? You look great.
I feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place. Beautiful scenery. Healthful climate. And I beat a 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's? You gonna be in town long?
No, I'm heading to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
A lot of action down there. Want to come with?
No, I can't. I'm busy. But, in the meantime, how about dropping over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? He sure does sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, I'm not hungry. But tell me, how's Adelaide?
Oh, no, she's fine.
I suppose one of these days you'll be getting married.
Well, we all gotta go sometime, huh?
Oh, but not guys like us, Nathan. We can fight it.
Yeah, sure. So tell me, you hungry yet? How about dropping over to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something,
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
Oh. But you have to admit, Mindy does have the best cheesecake in the whole country, huh?
Why, yes, I am quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
But wait. And yet some people prefer Mindy's strudel. Offhand, which do you think he sells more of? Cheesecake or strudel?
Well, if most people are like I am, I'd say Mindy sells way more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
What?
For how much?
Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take a percentage off the top.
Well, I figured I'd give you a little action for old time's sake. So, I would bet you $1,000 that Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake yesterday.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Oh.
When I was a young man, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says to me like this: "Son," the old guy says, "I'm sorry that I am not able to bankroll you to a very large start, but not having many potatoes to give you, I'm now going to stake you to some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a man is going to come to you with a brand new deck of cards in which the seal has not yet been broken. Now this man will claim that he can make the jack of spades jump out of the deck of cards and squirt cider into your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you will wind up with an ear full of cider." Now Nathan, I do not claim that you have been clocking Minnie's cheesecakes.
You don't think that.
However, if you want some real action, I will bet you the same $1,000 that you do not know the color of the socks that you have on. Well.
no bets. Black? Oh, what a crazy color. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the... Hey, don't bother me.
Hiya, Sky.
Good, how's it with you folks?
We took Adelaide to the drugstore and she said for you to pick her up after the hot box and don't be late.
Yes, dear. I mean, yes.
Yes, dear. That is husband talk if I've ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have found the kind of a girl that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload Adelaide. I love her. And well, if a guy didn't have a doll, why, if a guy didn't have a doll, who would holler at him? A doll is a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I'm just saying a guy should have them when he wants them. And they are easy to come by.
Not perfectly hot. Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah? But how come you ain't got one? How come you're going to Havana alone without one?
Well, I like to travel light. But if I did wish to bring a doll to Havana, there is a large assortment available.
Oh, not perfectly high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name it.
Any doll. And I name her? Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name any doll, you'll take it to Havana tomorrow?
You got a bet.
I name her.
Her. Sire.
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end. We do that every day.
Excuse me. Do you take sinners here?
Indeed we do. Sarah,
How do you do?
my name is Abernathy. All right, Abernathy.
Sky Masterson.
What seems to be the trouble?
My heart, it's heavy with sin.
You poor man.
I've wasted my life in gambling and evil betting. But I've now realized the terrible things that gambling can lead to.
Agatha? Coffee. Didn't I see you a while ago? On Broadway.
Possibly. I've been trying to get up the courage to come in here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Of course. I would have never started gambling if it weren't for the evil companions always offering me sucker bets.
Here I am now.
Thank you. It makes me feel good just to talk to you people.
You just go right on talking to Sister Sarah and you'll be all right. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible says, seek and you shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We are out every day trying.
Perhaps you could try it at nighttime.
How's that?
Well, being a former sinner, I happen to know that the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee is so good. I don't understand why it isn't a sin.
What a fine lady. I suppose she sort of looks after you.
Well, we look after each other.
See. And wherever you go, she follows.
Well, yes, of course.
Of course.
Here's a pamphlet I think you should read. I think it'll do you a great deal of comfort.
Thank you.
And we're holding a Thursday night prayer meeting, which I'm sure you wish to attend.
Of course. Miss Sarah, I hope you not think I'm being too forward. It just makes me feel so good to see a beautiful doll, a very nice lady like yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place. Do you ever go any other place? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
that's a little far. There are lots of wonderful places just a few hours from here. By plane even. You ever been on a plane?
Oh, no.
It's wonderful.
Oh, here's another Catholic with the street.
Of course, I will need some private help.
Well, I'll be speaking at the Thursday night prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Have dinner with me.
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
That's not Proverbs, it's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry. No peace unto the wicked. Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 21. Isaiah. There are two things that have been in every hotel room in America. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. God, I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You have read the Bible 12 times.
What's wrong with the Bible? And besides, in my line of work, the most unusual information frequently comes in handy. I once won a parlay on Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
Ha! You're lying.
Well, lying is a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5 years of follow. You need sinners, don't you?
For managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. How about this? I'll make you a bet.
I don't bet.
Then I'll make you a proposition. I owe you 12 genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit down and listen to you.
And what's up in mind with the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 genuine sinners. You don't think it's good? Ask anybody in town. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
Wait, at noon?
Well, it'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant.
And where is that?
El Cafe Cubana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana. In Havana. Havana.
Where do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana!
Look, the plane gets us there and back in 5 hours in the same night, and the food is wonderful.
Now I realize, Mr. Gambler, that when you were describing the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that no matter how beautiful a sergeant is, she is still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Oh, come to the mission, one and all. Oh, except guys. I hate
I
guys.
don't need anybody.
Except me. Oh, well, I'm glad to know that it is just me personally and not all guys in general. It makes me feel good just to know that somewhere out there will appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his height, to the homey aroma of his heart.
You have wished yourself Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes. And I shall meet him when that time is right.
Got him all figured out, huh?
I have.
Including what he smokes?
I'll figure it out. When my love comes along, I want to take a chance. For he'll be just what I need, a supply by night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
By his calm, steady voice, those feet on the ground.
Which love you're talking about? What are you picking, a guy or a
I
horse?
wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Would you like to hear how the gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No.
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine, I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes along. I'll stare at the face in the throng. Yes, I'll know when my love comes along. When my love comes along. Drop in again in case you want to crack at the other cheek.
He'll be just what I need. Not to fly by night away romance. Until then, I'll be strong. For I'll know when my love comes along.
Hello? Hello? Is this the Biltmore garage? Can I speak to Joey Biltmore?
Who's this?
Nathan Detroit.
This is Joey. What do you want?
Hey, this is Joey. I've been meaning to talk to you about you know,
The what?
the crap game?
The what?
The crap game?
Wait a minute, Nathan. I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will ya?
That'll be $8. What'd you say, Nathan?
The crap game!
Don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
Sorry, the dice game. Look, Joey, is it okay if I use your place tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
Well, you'll get it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
I can't. Look, Joey, if you want to have that attitude with me, I'll take the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
Where else can I have it? Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Would I ever lie to you?
Yes.
Well, I'm getting it from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
I made a bet. I can't lose. I bet him he can't take a doll to Havana tomorrow.
Why couldn't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Where does she go?
She don't go no place. That's why I know I'm gonna win.
Don't be so sure it ain't a horse, it's a doll.
But Joey,
Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my dough in advance.
but Joey, you've known me for a long time.
That's why I want it in advance.
Look, well, I can't talk no more. All right, I'm gonna meet Adelaide at the hot box. One more thing. Can I at least tell the guys that the game's gonna be at your place tomorrow night?
Not until I get the dough.
Fine, get the dough. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I hope he gets stabbed by a Studebaker.
And now, for the grand finale of the Round the World Review, we take you down on the farm with our star, Miss Adelaide, and her hotbox farmerettes.
bushel and a peck. That lousy Joey Biltmore.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Ah, Adelaide, sweetheart.
How are you, handsome?
Fine. What have you got there?
A book.
A book? You're reading a lot of books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Oh, no, Nathan, this is very interesting. My doctor gave it to me. I want to tell you about my cold.
Oh, how is your cold?
It's the same. So he asked me how long I had it, and I said a pretty long time, and I said I thought it was on account of me dancing with hardly any clothes on, which is, you know, what I usually wear. But he said he thinks it might be due to psychology.
You haven't got that, have you?
Oh, no, Nathan. This is the type of psychology that tells you why girls will do a certain thing.
Would it tell you, what kind of doll would go for a certain kind of guy, which you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
Well, for instance, you could almost bet that there are certain dolls that wouldn't go for certain kinds of guys.
Aw, Nathan, no matter how terrible a fellow may seem, you could never bet a certain girl won't go for him. I mean, just take us.
Yeah.
Well, Nathan, starting with next week, I'm going to be getting a raise, and with what I'll be making, I was wondering, well, what would you think? Maybe we could get married.
Well, we're going to, sooner or later.
Well, I know, Nathan, but Nathan, this is something I never told you, but my mother back in Rhode Island, she thinks we're already married.
Why would she think a thing like that?
Well, I had to tell her. We couldn't be engaged for 14 years. People don't do that in Rhode Island. They get married.
Then why is it such a small state?
Well, anyways, I wrote her we was married.
You did, huh?
Uh-huh. And then, you know, after about 2 years,
Oh, what after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother that we had a baby.
Well, I had to, Nathan. She wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
Well, what type of baby was it?
It was a boy, Nathan. I named him after you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where is Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, he's at boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
Well, I wish I had a bet on it.
Well, Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Don't tell me as a kid sister, too.
Oh, I had to. Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
Well, now that we're getting married, it won't be a lie anymore.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
But I'll be meeting her soon. And what do I say? What do I tell her that I did with the 5 kids, huh? Traded them to the Phillies or something? What am I gonna do?
We could get married.
But marriage ain't something you just jump into like it was a kettle of fish or something. We ain't ready.
Nathan, I'm ready. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop? Oh, I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years and I never showed it to you because, oh, it's bad luck. You want to see it?
It's bad luck!
Well, anyways, I've got the wedding veil. Now all we need is a license and a blood test.
Our what?
A blood test. It's a law.
Oh my god, what a city! First they want to close my crap game, and now they want to open up my veins.
Nathan, you're not planning on opening that crap game again now, are you?
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I give up the crap game? Because I love you. And well, I want us to be the happiest married couple that there ever was.
Anybody see an earring out here? I don't think so. You! I'm all dazed up at Society Max tomorrow and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Now, there it is.
Adelaide, look at me. Look at me. I'm down on my knees, I'm down on my knees.
Get up! It might be a crap game.
Look, Adelaide, you're getting yourself upset. You and I are gonna be alright. After all, we love each other, and we're gonna get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But I promise you it's true. Look, come on, honey, cheer up. Let's see that good old smile.
Ooh.
That's my girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, due to some love frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms, difficult to endure. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of fools, a person can develop a cold. You can spray it wherever you figure the distracted hot guy lurk. You can give her a shot for whatever she's got, but it just won't work. Yeah, she's tired of getting a fisheye from the hotel clerk. Can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency, see note. Tendency, see note. Oh, see note. Note. Chronic organic syndromes, toxic or hypotense, involving the eye, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. Yeah, she's getting a kind of a name for herself, and the name is a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, installing the wedding trim, a person can develop like rep. When they get on the train to Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air-conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop like postmates on the rip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and the sinus that's really a pimp. From the lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person
so long as you don't take her to Havana.
Havana, you couldn't take this doll to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? You start lining up the game.
I don't know. I suppose trying to see Adelaide, she's mad at him again.
Miss Adelaide, she's always taking his mind off of honest work.
Yes. It is too bad that such a smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness, and for that we should be tolerant because I'm told it is a worldwide weakness. Look, what's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. Story about a guy who bought his wife a small movie with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guys sitting home by the television set who once used to be something of a rover. That's what's happening all over. Love is the thing that has licked them. And it looks like Nathan's just another victim. Yes, sir! When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll.
When you spot a John waiting out in the rain, chances are he's insane, as only a John can be for a Jane.
When you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some doll.
When you see a Joe saving half of his dough, you can bet they'll be making it for some dough.
When a bum buys wine like a bum can't afford, it's the stench if the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
When you meet a bum lately out of the jug, and he's still lifting platinum for the roll.
Call it hell, call it heaven, it's a probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some doll.
When you see a squirrel and his cat has run short, make a bet that he's making it with some gold.
When a guy wears tails with the front blue white, who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job, and he smells from White House and Microsoft.
Call it dumb, call it clever, all that you can give on forever. Bet the guy's only doing it for some doll, some doll, some doll. The guy's only doing it for some doll.
Well, you finally lost him. I do think you should have paid some attention to him.
Yes, he attended every street meeting we had this morning. He must be interested in our work.
Very.
By the way, you spoke beautifully this morning, Sarah.
Oh, I can't reach these people. I should have never volunteered for this post in the first place. Come, let's go to lunch. And I was going to convert Broadway all by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and just have them begging to come into our mission. General Cartwright.
Good morning, Sarah, our guide.
Good morning, General. We didn't know you were coming to town, General.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
Oh, well, we were holding some extra street meetings.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Well, won't you come in? Have lunch with us.
No, I don't have time, dear. I have several good calls to make. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We've decided to close this branch of the mission.
No. post the mission. General, please. Someone can do good here. Even if I can't.
There are so many calls on us. So many other places where our work is really needed.
But we are doing much better now.
Yes, we've announced a big meeting for tomorrow night.
You've announced a meeting. But will anyone be there? Will anyone come?
Excuse me. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah has done remarkable work here.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
Look, General, why don't you come to the meeting tomorrow night? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 1 dozen genuine sinners.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
You all got your red carnations?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember, no one will be let into the game without they got red carnations. It's like a password.
Okay, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, Nathan. Is it all set? Can I tell the guys it's at the Biltmore garage? Not yet. I gotta stall them for a while. Joey wants us to go first. But it's 11 o'clock. I think they won't stick around for much longer. So sue me. The money from Sky ain't come yet. I left nicely at the hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to go to the restaurant. I felt a little sick.
Get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky. And don't come back here even if you gotta starve to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Where's the game, Detroit?
Hey, Harry the horse. How are you, Harry?
Detroit, if you don't got no place for the crap game, tell us and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Hey, now take it easy, Harry.
I sincerely hope, Detroit, that you will not spoil our evening. Inasmuch as I happen to be entertaining a very prominent guest tonight, I think you may have heard of him. I'd like you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Well, how do you do, Big Julie? Welcome to our fair city, in which case you know, the heat is on, but just be patient and you'll see some action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around or shall we blow?
Shoot crap? Let's shoot crap.
Sure.
Nathan, if there's no crap game tonight, Big Julie will be considerably displeased, and Big Julie does not like to be displeased, as you can find out from those citizens who at one time or another displeased him. Although, I will admit, it's very hard to find those citizens in view of the fact they're no longer around and about.
Why, Harry, you don't think I'd be so rude as to displease a fine gentleman like Big Julie here, now do you? Believe me, Big Julie, that when Nathan of Troy promises, when Nathan of Troy... you can count on that one, Nathan.
Well. An interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Society Max. Rusty Charlie. Hey! Harry the horse. All the way from Brooklyn and... Pardon me. I'm bad with names, but your face does seem familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And, what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, they'll never have my mother cross the street. Lovely. This looks like the Mariposa Blossom time. What's the occasion?
We're... It's a party!
Indeed. What kind of party?
Goodbye, I'll see you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor dinner. Nathan is getting married.
What? This is correct, Lieutenant.
It's a bachelor dinner.
Yes, sir. A bachelor dinner.
Just think, after 14 years, I'm finally gonna be Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time simply does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
We gotta get our license and our blood test.
Oh, gee, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could get married tomorrow night, right after the show at the Hot Box?
Adelaide, we need time for our license and our blood
You
test.
couldn't look.
What?
You drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico.
No, not Pimlico. Nathan Elkton. They'll marry you right away. They don't ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
That's a great idea, Nathan. Elope. Hey, I'll lend you my getaway car. My Buick.
Oh, Nathan, let's do it.
Well, what the heck?
My congratulations to Nathan. I only hope there's nothing in heredity.
You know, Nathan, I got so much to do. You'll be at the Hot Box tomorrow night, right?
Yes, I'll have a table reserved and I'll be dressed in whatever you elope in.
Oh, I'm so happy I ought to wire my mother. Oh, only what'll I wire her?
Send a telegram and date it back.
I'll just wait till we have 5 kids. It won't take us long.
Nathan, you are indeed a lucky fellow. I mean, a most beautiful doll indeed. Don't you agree, Big Julie?
Tell me, how long you know the doll?
14 years.
Let's your crack.
Nathan? You better find the place. I mean, how can I? The money from Sky ain't come yet. Maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana. He couldn't have. How could he? She couldn't have gone.
Bacardi.
It's very good. I'll have another. This is Bacardi. Alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
Easy now, Slover. It's over. There's still a chance. Are you alright?
Hi, hi. Ask me. How do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and playing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were Bella Billy. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I just started.
brought you to Havana with me, it was because of a bet. It was all because of a bet.
Well, how else would a girl get to meet gambling?
Look, a doll like you doesn't belong with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary.
Come on, I'm taking you back.
No. No! No, 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 no! Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Oh, Rowdy, thank you so much for giving me all this stuff. I have no idea how I'll get it home. Oh, Sky, hello.
Good evening, Miss Adelaide.
Look, the girls gave me a kitchen shower. They were doing all I do extra to throw me a kitchen shower. Look.
What's wrong with your jewelry?
That's wonderful, Miss Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you do?
Glad to meet ya. You know we're eloping tomorrow after the hot box, Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, I'm just gonna love being a housewife. The kitchen is gonna be so wonderful. I mean, I've tried all the other rooms.
Miss Adelaide certainly seems happy.
She's in love. What time is it?
I don't know. 4 o'clock?
Well, this is your time of day. Never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's peaceful. And wonderful.
You're figuring out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn, when the street belongs to the cop, and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone, and the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up green and fresh and cold, when the street lamplight fills the gutter with gold. That's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first person I've ever told that to. I've never been in love before. Now all that was is you forevermore. I've never been in love before.
Flanders.
Where have you been, Sarah? I've been to Cuba. You're even more tired than I am.
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you? Sarah.
No good, Sky. You said yourself it's no good. Never should have gone with you. It's wrong.
Who was it? You did it for the mission.
Did I?
Will I see you tomorrow?
Everyone's welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. You said it yourself. It's no good.
Well, why not? What the hell kind of a doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
We hope everyone is enjoying the show so far. Musical Theater Center is a nonprofit organization. During each season, we rely on ticket sales to keep our shows in production. If we were all together this weekend for the performance of Guys and Dolls, we would sell over 450 tickets. But because of the pandemic, we're bringing you a filmed performance. Buy your tickets now by making a donation if you are able to support this troupe and our future shows. Just text the word GIVE to the number on your screen. And now, on with the show.
And now, for the feature number of the evening, the Hotbox proudly presents our star, Miss Adelaide, and her debutantes.
He bought me the fur thing 5 winters ago, and the gown the following fall. Then the necklace, the bag, the gloves, and the hat that was late 48, I recall. Then last night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said as I ran down the hall, take back your mink, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? Mr. Detroit's Birdie Bird?
Is he here?
No, sir. Detroit has not been here all evening.
Bring me a rye and soda.
Scott, have you seen Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
I bring a message from Nathan. I wish Nathan would bring his own messages.
Nancy, what is the message? Where's Nathan?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh has suddenly taken ill with
A rare tropical disease.
yeah, that's not bad. Anyway, it's like a.
Since last night?
Big Julie, being the large loser that he is, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, he's most insistent. So, we find another place, and the game goes on.
Where is the game?
You looking for some action?
No. I'm heading out of town tomorrow. I just wanted to talk to some of the guys before I go. You see, nicely, I gave my marker to somebody, and I kind of like to clear it up before.
I'll meet you outside.
What about the message?
Miss Adelaide, Nathan is in Pittsburgh with a rare tropical ant. Goodbye.
What? I don't understand. But Nathan has to come here tonight. We're eloping. Is it that crap game again?
It's Nathan. Why does it surprise you?
But he promised he would change.
Change. Why is the minute you dogs find a guy you like, you take him right in for alterations?
Well, what about you men? Why can't you marry people like normal people do and live like normal people with wallpaper and bookends?
No, Miss Adelaide.
Well, what do you mean no?
Guys like Nathan and Sky Masterson, we don't belong in a life like that. So when dolls get mixed up with guys like us, it's no good. It's no good. I'll see you in a couple of months.
Where are you going?
I don't know. Las Vegas, maybe.
Well, will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Well, tell him I never want to talk to him again. Have him call me here.
Look, Miss Adelaide, why don't you just find another guy?
I can't. I love Nathan. Wait till you fall for somebody to find out.
Yeah.
In other words, just you sitting alone at a table reserved for two. A person can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in her woolies, and I mean the warmest spread. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu, 103.2, so much virus inside that a microscope slide looks like a dead zoo. Just
the gambler, and our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Sky Masterson. He came seeking
You
refuge.
came seeking me. Didn't you know that?
Are you kidding? I knew that since the moment he started picking on you. I just didn't know you were going to get stuck on him.
I'll get over it.
What do you want to get over it for? It isn't pneumonia.
The man I love will not be a gambler.
But if you love him
He
enough.
will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I've always taken care of you. And all I want is for you to be happy.
Velvet, I can wish for the color of your heart, and fortune's smile with more I cannot wish than to wish for your love. Mansions I can wish, 7 foot all in red, and all the words upon a silver thread. The more I can wish than to wish for your love, your own true love. Standing there, gazing at you, full of you. Standing there, gazing at you with the sheep's eye and the licorice too. Music I can wish, very music while you're young, and wisdom where I can start to play. What more I can wish than to wish find your love, true love, with the sheep's eye and the licorice too, and the strong arms to carry you. Oh.
Sister Abernathy. Miss Sarah. How goes it with the soul saving? Tomorrow's the big meeting, right?
It's supposed to be. The general's coming. What do you expect you?
The general's a tough dog, huh?
Well, very few people will be there. In fact, nobody.
I don't think Mr. Masterson is interested in their troubles, grandmother.
Come on, you have to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you're forgetting something. But being a gambler, I never forget a thing like this.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson. But I'd rather you just forget all about it.
Miss Sarah, I cannot welch my marker.
Last night, the mission was filled with your friends. Let's just say what you think.
Come on. If you don't pay off on that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty vulture.
Nicely. Where's the craft game?
It's about a 10 minutes walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
shoot crap.
We've had enough.
Let's go home. You see, Big Julie, the fellows are pretty tired from weariness, having been shooting crap for namely 24 hours.
I do not care who is tired. I'm out 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
Fellows, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. It's not that he's a sore loser. It's just that he prefers to win. Ain't that right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. I'm shooting 500.
Take 200.
We're half dead.
And if you don't shut up, Big Julie will range the other half.
A 1 and a 1. Snake eyes, you lose. And, $50 for the house. But the dice are still yours, and you're lucky.
Shut up. Another 5.
200 more.
Ha!
Snake eyes again. Tough luck, Big Julie.
That cleans me. But I ain't through yet.
Oh.
I will now play on credit.
You see, Big Julie, the fellows are pretty tired. But me, personally, I am fresh as a daisy.
Then I will play with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking down out of every pot tonight. You must by now quite have a bundle.
Well, being I assume the risk, it is only fair I should assume some, though.
Detroit, I'm going to roll you, willy and nilly. And if I lose, I will give you my marker.
And if I lose?
You will give him cash.
I want to hear from Big Julie.
You will give me cash.
Now I had it.
Here's my marker. Put up your dough. Is anything wrong?
No. I owe you $1,000 signed X. How come you can write 1,000 but you can't write your own signature?
I was good in arithmetic, but stuck in English.
Here, this will put you through Harvard.
I'm shooting 1,000, and to change my luck, I will be using my own dice.
Your own dice?
I had them made especially for me in Chicago.
Big Julie, you cannot interpolate Chicago dice in a New York crap game. That is a breach of etiquette.
Show me where it says that in Emily Post.
Not that I want to seem petty, but can I look at these dice? But these dice, they ain't got no spots on them. They're blank.
I had the spots taken off for luck, but I remember where the spots formerly were.
You're gonna roll blank dice and call them from remembering where the spots formerly was?
Why not?
I see no reason.
All right. A 5 and a 5. My point is 10.
Well, at least I still got a chance.
10Z, come again Z.
Oh, she fell down in his end, Z.
A 10, I win.
A 10.
A 6 and a 4.
Which one's the 6 and which one's the 4?
Either way, I'm shooting 2,000, so get it up.
I just remembered. Adelaide is waiting for me. I am eloping tonight.
Get up the 2,000.
Hey, you know what? Why not letting some of the other chaps in on it?
No! After I'm through with you, 2,000. A 7, I win.
What a surprise.
You know what, Detroit? I'm gonna take it easy on you this time.
What do you mean?
I'm shooting $1.
I'll take all of it.
How do you like that? Snake eyes, I lose.
For this, I gotta bend down?
Now I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm shooting 3,000.
3 G's?
I'm shooting 3 G's, so get it up.
Wouldn't it be more convenient if I just put it right into your pocket?
Put it there. And 11. I win.
That cleans me.
Now I will play with you guys.
Hey, wait a minute. You gotta give me a chance to get even. This time I'll roll you with my dice.
That's fair. What are you gonna use for dough?
I'll give you my marker.
And you want Big Julie to put up cash?
Nathan done it? Yeah, sure I done it. What kind of deal is this anyway? Take it easy, Nathan. This guy, with his no-spot dice. You know what? Somebody ought to knock the spots off him.
Nathan, don't make Big Julie have to do something to you.
Yeah, I'm on my vacation.
Go ahead! Go ahead, shoot me! Put me in cement. At least I know I am. Here, I risk to set up a crap game, and I even get married on account of it. And look how I wound up. Broken a sewer. Believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there's nothing that you could do that would not cheer me up.
Oh, here they are. Good evening, fellas.
Whoa, fresh blood. You looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I'd like to talk to some of the guys.
We ain't talking. We're shooting crap.
I'm only asking for 1 minute.
Say, who is this guy?
It's the fellow I was telling you. Took the mission doll to Havana.
Oh, I get it. Look here, fellow. Go back to your praying tomato. You're slowing up the action.
If you want action, would you be willing to make a small wager on a proposition?
What's the proposition?
Am I right-handed or left-handed?
How would I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a hint.
Benny, kindly return this to Sears Roebuck.
Look, you guys. Tonight is Miss Sarah Brown's mission at 409 West 49th Street. I promised them I'd bring them some sinners, and when it comes to sinning, you guys are pretty high amongst the paying cards.
I don't want to waste no evening in a hallelujah joint.
If you don't do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to yourself. I promise the air smells cleaner up there than down here.
You've been reading the Bible too much.
So what? Maybe the Bible don't read as lively as the scratch sheet, but it is at least twice as accurate. Well, I tried. See you around, Nathan.
Okay, Scott. Oh, hey, about that van business, I regret I temporarily do not have $1,000 to pay.
You don't have to pay me. You won. You won.
Get up, Big Julie. I have now got dough to roll you again, but with my dice.
Nothing doing. With that dice, he can't roll past to save his soul.
What did you just say?
I said, with them dice, he can't roll a pass to save his soul.
Yeah? Well, maybe I can save yours. And his. And yours. And yours. I am now going to roll you for $1,000 against a marker for your souls. $1,000 cash for a marker against your souls. Is it good?
All right, let me get this straight. You lose, and we each get $1,000. But if you win, we all have to show up at that Mission Dolls cabaret.
If I win, you come to the Save a Soul mission. One meeting.
Okay by me.
And okay by me, too.
You too, Nathan.
Me? I don't even know if I got one.
You got one somewhere.
How do you spell soul? S-O...
All right. Everyone put down your markers. Give me the dice. And give me room.
Come on, quit stalling. Roll. Yeah. What's the matter, Sky? Turning chicken?
You've seen me roll for 100 G's before. But I've got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush, and yet before this evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a day you can be. I know the way you treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady wouldn't flirt with strangers. It is fair, it is nice. A lady would wander all over the room, blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fellow you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight.
Luck let a gentleman see.
Luck let a gentleman see. How nice a day you can be.
I know the
Luck be a lady, a lady, a lady with me.
The lady wouldn't leave her escort. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. The lady wouldn't make little snake eyes at me. I'd bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me.
Stick with your baby, stick with your baby. Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
Luck be a lady.
What's the matter? Roll the dice. Coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out right. Ha!
I tell you, I don't want to go to no prayer meeting.
Well, Big Julie, you gave your marker, and if you will, should have caused me no little embarrassment. I'm sure you don't wish to cause me embarrassment.
All right, well, if it ever gets back to Chicago that I went to a prayer meeting, no decent person will ever speak to me again.
Ow, Adelaide!
Oh, what a coincidence.
Adelaide did nicely explain to you about tonight. I hope you weren't sore about it.
Please, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are two civilized people, and we do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Adelaide, what is this? You are my doll!
Your doll? Please, if it weren't so funny, I could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, how can you carry on like this over one lousy elopement? Adelaide, please.
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in your not being able to affect me anymore. I have gotten you completely out of my... Oh, Nathan!
Adelaide, don't worry. You know, we'll get married. We'll have a nice house. We'll have a little white one with a little green fence, just like the Whitney colors.
We gotta hurry. My mother sent me another letter asking a lot of questions. What if there's even one for you?
A letter? For me? Well, dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters. And in my mind's eye, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an A&P. I'm not even a manager.
I was gonna promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family. Adelaide and the 5 children, and the one that's on the way.
Well, she wanted me to come down and visit her. I had to tell her something.
Don't you know I can't have 6 children on what they pay me at the AMP? I'm very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You are a good man, and I know you will always take care of Adelaide. Oh, I feel like a heel.
Well, Nathan, we can make it all right. Look, there's 5 minutes to midnight. Let's elope right now.
Okay, Adelaide. Actually, I can't.
Why not? Nathan, why can't you elope right now?
Because I have to go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, this is the biggest lie you've ever told me.
But I promise you it's true.
You promised me this. You promised me that. You promised me anything under the sun. You give me a kiss and you grab it back. You're off to the races again when I think of the time.
Adelaide!
And I think of the way
Adelaide!
I could honestly die.
Call a lawyer and sue me. Sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me. Hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
The best years of my life I was a fool to give to you.
Alright, so I'm just an old man. Alright, it's true. So new, so sue me. What can you do me? I love
You can't look bad. You can't look what anything honest with me. You're sticking to me after me and you're back in the money again when I think of the time.
Adelaide!
And I think of the way I tried.
Adelaide!
Honestly died.
Serve a paper and sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me. Go ahead, hate me.
When you want to jail, don't be too bad.
Alright, so call a policeman. Alright, already it's true. So new, so sue me. What can you do me? I love
You're at it again. You're running the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle to that. And I'm sick and I'm tired of stalling around. And I'm telling you now that I'm through when I think of the time.
Adelaide!
And I think of the way I tried.
Adelaide!
I could honestly die.
Sue me, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Maybe your watch is fast, and all I know is wrong. I'm wrong. Day after day we speak to these people. And yet, can't reach them. I think you are right. Welcome, brothers. Welcome.
Is everyone here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Won't you jot this down?
Sit down, all of you. Here you are, Miss Sarah. 1 dozen or more assorted cinders. Sorry we didn't have time to clean them up.
I would like to welcome you, gentlemen, to the Save Summit.
Now hold on. This is a mission, not Roseland. I suggest you do not indulge in any unpleasantness, for I have to depart for Points West tonight. Nathan Detroit, I am leaving you, Major Domo, in my place. Anybody who does not conduct themselves accordingly will answer to me personally. And that means in person.
What a remarkable young man.
So remember that, you guys. Sister Abernathy, your dice.
Gentlemen, we are honored tonight. Tonight's meeting will be conducted by the head of our organization, General Cartwright.
It is wonderful to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners.
Now, who would like to testify? Who would like to start the ball rolling by giving testimony?
Hey, Benny, give testimony.
No, I ain't no stool pigeon.
Come, brothers. I know it is difficult, but let one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart.
Hey, Benny, tell him what fun you are. Benny!
I was always a bad guy and a gambler, but I ain't gonna do it no more. Thank you.
There. Don't you feel better now?
I'm alright.
Anyone else?
Big Julie.
I was bad when I was a kid, but I've gone straight on account of my 33 arrests and no convictions.
Harry.
Oh no.
Harry the horse.
Well, when Sky was rolling us for our souls,
I beg your pardon?
Sky Masterson, he rolled us each $1,000 against our souls. That's why we're all here.
I don't think I understand. What he means, General, is that they're only here because Sky won them in a dice game.
How wonderful! This whole meeting is the result of gambling? This shows that good can come out of evil. Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Hasn't she now? Thank you.
Hey! I ain't finished my testimony yet. My sins is that when Sky was rolling us for our souls, I wished I'd done $1,000 instead of having to come here. Now that I'm here, still wish it.
Anyone else?
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nessa Johnson. Brother Nessa Johnson.
Get up, you fat water buffalo!
Well, it happened to me, kind of funny. Like a dream. That's it. A dream!
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood. And I hollered someone fade me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. For the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under with the sharp lapel and your checkered coat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nice but the passengers were bound to resist. For the people all said beware, people all said beware, people all said beware, you'll settle a ship, and the devil will drag you under with the fancy jar of your wicked throat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And as I laughed at those passengers to heaven, ha ha ha, a great big wave came and washed me overboard, and as I sank, and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under with the souls of hell, you'll never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down.
Is there anything else we could do for you, Brother Franklin? Maybe you would care to testify.
I'll do my testifying in court, but I will testify that you ran a crab game in this edition last night. Miss Sarah, you were standing there. You saw him. Aren't these the fellas? I've never seen these people before in my life. I never saw a crab shooter spend so much time in a mission. Maybe that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Thank you, Miss Sarah. People, I also have a confession to make. And I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here tonight, and we are very, very sorry. And you boys.
Yes. I'm really sorry.
But I did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain fella that he could not take a certain dog away with him on a trip. Although, the bet did no harm, so I won.
Wait. You won the bet?
Yeah, sure. The guy told me he didn't take the dog. Whew. Well, I feel bad.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah!
Gentlemen, we will now sing number 244, Follow the Folds.
Follow the fold and stray no more, stray no more, stray no more. Declare and stray no more. Follow, follow the fold.
You know, maybe I'll just tell him Nathan is dead. And then see to it.
Oh, you mustn't bury Nathan in your heart, Miss Adelaide. Try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. You know, in Isaiah it says,
Oh, you've got a boyfriend named Isaiah, don't you?
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
Oh, don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Well, whoever it is, you seem to have it really bad. You know, I saw you with that Sky Matheson the other night. Oh, no, you're not in love with Sky, are you?
Oh, you poor thing. I thought I hated him.
Well, I thought I hated Nathan, too. I still think I hate him. That's love.
Adelaide, him and my Sky ever change?
I've spent 14 years trying to change Nathan. I've always thought how wonderful he would be if he was different. Yeah, I sit and imagine by the hour Nathan lying naked in a little house by the country, happy. Oh, gee, wouldn't it be wonderful?
I thought about Sky lately too.
But they can't change.
You know, I remember reading there were some gamblers, and I thought as though maybe they could change.
But that was me. Wait. Gamblers at your prayer meeting? Was Nathan Detroit there?
I'm sure I heard that name.
The little fellow with the black socks?
I think so.
Oh, that rat! Just when he should be lying, he's telling the truth. You know, I'm glad I'm done with him, and you should be glad you're done with Sky, too.
I am.
Gee, what are we crazy or something? I want to make his head sexy lines. A lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market for you to know, you mustn't squeeze a melon till you get the melon home.
You simply gotta gamble.
You get no guarantee.
Now doesn't that kind of apply
you.
Nathan, all from the newsstand. Look at Mary.
Alright, this is wedding gonna take place here, ain't it?
I think it's
I'm a fun for this event here.
come on.
Gee, Adelaide, break the business down for today.
Let's go. Where's the wedding?
Holy smoke!
What's the matter?
I forgot to pick a place for the wedding.
Come on, Nathan.
Have you tried the Biltmore Garage?
Brothers and sisters, life is like one big crap game, and the devil is using loaded dice.
Where's the crap game?
Brother Masterson, can we get married in your mission? Adelaide and I.
Certainly. I'm married with a master's and sister, sir, and I'd be happy to do this for you.
Congratulations, Nathan. I'll bet you 8 to 5 you'll be very happy.
Oh, what Obadiah means is,
Obadiah?
he wishes you the most happiness, and so do I.
I know we're going to be very happy. Nathan and I have moved into a little house by the country in